It was really quite a collaborative effort. We started with the original idea, which was, let's take a city that a player can control and use as a weapon or a tool. And out of that, we started saying, well, what does that mean? And it very quickly sort of centered on, the phone and just the amount of secrets and privacy that goes on behind those phones. The secrets that we hold, the secrets that other people can use against other people, and the power that can come with that.
What would you do with technology? What would you do with this kind of power is something that's more interesting, I would say, in a way, to evaluate and discover than the other way, saying, I've got powers and I'm going to do this. No, you've got power, but what will you do about that? And if we push it a little further, what would anyone that has this power today, because some people do have this power, corporation, maybe individual, governments, large entities, what do you think they'll be doing with that? And I think that's the core question. We don't have the answer.
And so that sort of started becoming an idea around our story, and that's very much what Aiden Pierce is trying to figure out. He's been pulled into the situation where he's trying to protect his family, but at the same time, he's starting to realize, whoever the people are who've been threatening his family, there's something bigger going on. There's a lot of secrets that are being held and they're being used as a commodity.
So we built an Aiden that is, was grown up with that skills of understanding computers. He used his skills, started to do some scans, he understood people as much as he could understand computers. Social engineering, a big social chameleon, all of those things together. Started to make money out of it. As he grown up, I think the scam became a bit bigger. And when it backfired on his family, that's kind of where all his motivations for doing that collapsed. So it kind of broke him, changed him.
He's a guy who's very much kind of like a lone wolf in a way. He works for himself, and that gets him into trouble. Right? He makes some mistakes, and his family gets hurt. His niece ends up being killed because some people are looking for Pierce, and his niece is accidentally killed. So he's haunted by this, the guilt behind this, and he's trying to find the people responsible for that.
It's not going to go exactly as he planned, but as the player grows with Aiden, it's pretty much a journey to try and guess this very human character who has his own set of skills and try to go along with him so that they can judge themselves what they think about his evolution at the end of the game, because clearly he's going to evolve in a certain direction.
I think what makes Aiden what he is also is this access to the phones of people, discussions, profiling as we call them. What would you do? I mean, and this is something the game I think is doing pretty well, is what would you do if you had access to any secrets of anyone? Especially for someone that has been living on the networks, where everything is a little dehumanized because this is data, and even if you have people, this is only data. Just realizing that in front of you have someone with a weakness or with a problem, or it gets you something else. It's the mix between the data and the person. We're reaching a time where the two are intertwined. I mean, our online profiles are basically part of ourselves. And I think Aiden is basically leaving this state of things, mixing the data and the humans. So it's data, it's intangible, but at the same time we bridge the two, humanity and the data. And I think that's what Aiden is going through, and hopefully the gamers will realize that too.